Kind of regretting those covered calls we sold, huh? On UUUU.
Not yet. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. End of day. End
for
of day.
me.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go over a signal that might happen, but we need end of day for confirmation.
I sold the covered call for like 35 cents, and then I waited too damn long to
buy
like
puts?
pay for the ask on the put. So I'm kind of like I've been kind of stuck in no man's land. So I just need to move 2 or 3% in each direction, or in one direction or another.
Yeah, I actually kind of wanted the market to drop, but I don't know if we're gonna get that, dude. I really don't know. Like right now, bonds look so it's giving such a big bullish signal right now. But again, I just need end of day. If it closes around these levels, that's a huge bullish signal from the bond market for risk assets. I guess we'll see.
Way I understand it, which could be completely ass backwards, but basically, with England's like 20-year fucking tanking, our bonds are super attractive. Basically, is the minute point there.
Yeah, but I mean, this actually happened even before the BOE announcement. About an hour before, it already started happening. So somebody knew something. Usually, the currency and bond markets, they're early. They front run all this.
Like TLT's ripping
TLT, but also ZF, ZT, all those are the 5-year treasury, 10-year treasury.
Yeah.
Everything's just ripping right now. 10-year treasuries. This is going to be, and then also TIP TLT is like gapping down today. That's another big bullish signal. I'm still ready to short though at those higher levels, at 41.25. I'll go over it today, but I think we might get those 41.25 level. That's nice. I'm going to load up on puts right there.
Well, I just so happen to be holding TSM puts. So they hit a 52-week low. I'm sitting purdy.
TSM?
Yeah.
Oh, TSM is dropping today. Oh, it's because of all the Apple news. Yeah. The Apple news. Good for you, man. Good for you. ZF. Interesting.
I don't know. I think all this could fade. There's like Powell comes on today, Bostic. A lot
Anything can happen, yeah. So that's why I'm saying end of day. You need end of day confirmation. But I'll show you guys what to look for at the end of the day.
I gotta go get a epidural back injection today, so I'll be making my move quick and then done.
All right, guys. T-minus 2 minutes, and then we're gonna start.
That ice cream tastes delicious.
Indeed.
Buy to motherfucking zero. No? Okay.
It's a hell of a pre-market range, isn't it?
We'll
$7.
see. It's all about end of day. End of day. That's when the big money shows their hand, right before the close. So I'm not gonna assume anything until I see those closing prices. I might just walk away from my screen today, just so that I'm not tempted to do anything.
Yeah, I think it's going to serve me well to be gone today.
Yes, patience pays. It always does. Patience always pays. T-minus 1 minute, guys. T-minus 1, and we go.
I'm trimming TSM by about 75-80% and taking a walk.
All right, 30 seconds, fellas, and then we start.
Hey, Clark, get out of there.
Mute yourself.
Clark.
Mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Oh, sorry.
All right, good morning, Checkmate crew. This is the opening bell of the New York Stock Exchange at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Today is Wednesday, September 28th, 2022. Mickey Blindside here with your market memo. Let's start with equities today. Okay, so, well, not really equities, but bonds and currencies, and we'll transition into equities. So overnight, we had some news from the Bank of England. It looks like they're doing QE, quantitative easing. Yes, you heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. Quantitative easing. UK, they initiated a temporary operation to buy longer dated bonds to quote unquote restore market functioning. Okay, so we saw their yields spike, their currency go down, and the Bank of England is stepping in. Starting on the 28th, which is today, they're going to start buying the longer maturity bonds. Already we saw some reaction to that. We saw the 30-year and in the UK come down in a drastic fashion. This already started about an hour or two before the announcement. So as usual, it looks like the bond market and the currency market saw this coming. Somebody knew something. And so we saw, again, UK 30-year yield come down drastically. We're seeing now the 10-year dropping like this, all right? Let's go to our other yield charts, all right? This is TNX. We have the 5-year. This is the 5-year yield, not the bond price or the futures price, but this is the actual yield itself. The yield is dropping. 2-year yield is dropping, and so this now creates an opportunity for the market to have a little bit of a relief rally, another potential bear market rally, if you will. All right, ZF, now we're going back to the futures price, okay, not yield, but the futures price. Now here's the signal, okay? This is a setup to a key reversal day on the 5-year US Treasury note futures. Okay, the setup. We don't know until the end of the day. So guys, again, as I said last week and the week before, today, same message. If you're going to look at one chart today, it's going to be the ZF futures chart, all right? We have the setup for a key reversal day. We actually went down and created a new low earlier in the session. And if we close over yesterday's high, that is a key reversal signal. That means the sellers or people who are short the 5-year treasury, they're getting exhausted, okay? That means there's only buyers left, okay? So there's only buyers left at this point. If, again, the signal has to be end of day, okay? This market has faded moves before, all right? So could this drag its way all the way back down? It could. And then the market would probably really hate that. It will probably continue selling off in equity markets, all right? But if it can manage to hold this level and close above yesterday's high on the ZF futures, that would be a very, at least on a temporary short-term basis, a bullish risk on signal. If it closes over 2 days ago highs, oh, I mean, even more. Okay, but again, end of day. That's usually when the institutions show their hand, and that's when all the money, the big money, acts. It's end of day. Only retail and the small money does trades in the beginning of the day. Okay, most institutions, they wait till end of day. So the only thing that matters is end of day. I may even just walk away from my terminal today and just come back 15 minutes before closing just to see where this is at, and that's it. That's probably what I'm going to do today, okay, to keep myself from doing something stupid, all right? So I might just walk away from my screen, come back 15 minutes before closing, see where this is at, and then start reassessing what's going on, all right? This is the chart of the day yet again, okay, yet again. All right, already see, we're already seeing it pull back a little bit. VIX is going up, this is pulling down, VIX is going up. I mean, this is not like a one-to-one relationship, not by any means. But again, if we can close above this right here from yesterday's level, I think that is the setup for another bear market rally. And guess what? If we get a bear market rally, guess what I'm gonna do? You know, I already told you guys what my plan is. We're waiting. At least me, I don't know what you guys are doing. You know, you guys are free to do what you want to do. But as for me, I'm still waiting for 41.25 to buy puts on, I think I'm going to buy puts on IWM, 1 to 3 months out, at least 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Okay, right here. That would open us up for the possibility of that happening. And if that happens, I will be buying puts right here. All right. Yesterday, it looked like, you know, volatility was increasing. You know, we had the MOVE index, which is the kind of like the VIX of the bond market. We had it go up today too. So yesterday, I mean. So I actually thought that we might be continuing some volatility. We may be heading down. And so yesterday I broke from my plan, which I don't know, maybe was not such a good idea. Now that I see it, oh, maybe not so bad. Okay, so I ended up breaking away from my plan, and I actually sold covered calls and bought protective puts. So I collared off this trade. All right. So just so you guys can see, you know, full disclosure, I show you guys everything, okay? You know, here at Checkmate Trading, we're all about honesty. We're all about, you know, transparency. You know, this is all for education, for all of us to grow together. So I don't hide anything from you guys. I did break away from my plan. I sold the $7 calls for 37 cents. And I did one covered call for every 100 shares. I did it for all my shares. And then for every one I did, I also bought the $5 puts for 40. So the net debit on this trade was 3 cents. So almost free, almost free. So it's like, you know, the debit of 3 cents. So far, I guess I'm happy with it. All right, we shall see. All right, we shall see. We'll see what happens. Again, end of day. End of day is when I will take a look and reassess what is going on. But I just wanted to give you guys the update on UUUU. Oh, speaking of UUUU, let's talk about nuclear, and let's talk about this for a second here. Now, you know, right now in Europe, there's a lot of finger pointing going on. The Nord Stream pipeline. It looks like there is a hole in the pipe. There's some allegations of sabotage. You know, I believe Germany, Poland, and Ukraine are blaming Russia. Europe, the European Union, has confirmed that there is a problem with Nord Stream, but they're not saying that it's Russia, at least. So the European Union is just falling short of blaming Russia. Germany, Poland, and Ukraine, though, are blaming Russia for this. At least some of the officials there are. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, related to that is Germany now is expected to extend the lifespan of 2 of its last nuclear power plants. And so we will see, you know, it's because France's nuclear power supply has worsened. And so right now, you know, as an emergency, just in case, Germany has decided that they're going to extend this to, or that, at least that is what is expected. So again, this is something we talked about back in June. We anticipated this. Governments are going to start getting friendlier toward this idea of going, or at least having some nuclear power capabilities as part of their energy infrastructure. All right. Natural gas at least is coming down, so we'll see what happens there. Oil, actually, though. Wow, I mean, now I kind of regret not taking this trade. Remember, guys, we were talking about 75 to 77 zone as a buying zone. Well, there we go. I mean, if you guys took the trade to 77, you're already $2.28 above. If you got actual futures contract, you're up $2,000 per contract already. So congratulations to those who took the trade. If you got some spreads, you're probably up a good, 10, 20, 30% on your spread, on your call spread. Again, congratulations. That's pretty good profit for just, a couple days. We'll see where it goes. Again, I mean, JOMO, joy of missing out. I didn't take the trade. I was literally looking at my terminal when this happened, but I decided not to take the trade. I will, though, short when the front month gets to here. If it gets to here, most likely we'll be closer to the end of the year if that were to happen. And we'll most likely be switching over to the December contract by then. I mean, I don't think it's going to go up in a straight line. It will probably chop around if it even rallies, of course. All these are hypotheticals. I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm just trying to anticipate what could happen, like a good chess player would, thinking 5 or 6 moves ahead based on what his opponent is doing. I am looking to short here, 105, 110 on the December crude oil contract. That's where I am going to short oil via some put spreads. Whether or not I do put spreads on the oil futures contract directly or on something like USO, it's going to depend on the option skew as well as the term structure within the futures contracts. If we have contango, then I may go with the ETF. If we're still in backwardation, then perhaps I go with more, then I'm more likely to go with the oil futures put spreads. Okay, so I'll let you guys know as we get closer and closer to that, if we even see a rally approach those levels. All right, so my plans still really haven't changed. That's the MO right now. Plans haven't changed. We have plans. We're anticipating the market. We're going to be patient. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to stay disciplined, okay? Because I think that's the way to be in this market. What else are we looking at here? Let's look at some of our indicators today. Yesterday I told you about TIP, TLT. It went to the edge of our price structure. It went up, and literally hit the top of that kind of box, the no man's land. I said it has to make a clear break in order for it to really give us a signal that that inflation expectations are going up. Well, it didn't. It's just chopping around, went to the edge of our price structure, and now it got smacked back down at opening today. So business as usual. That's probably just going to chop around. Again, I think I said this like a week or two ago. Most likely, I can see this chopping around just like this until next year. Just chopping around like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. All right. So no clear signals yet, even on TIP, TLT. No changes. All right. That's the big message of the day. There's really not that many changes unless, again, ZF closing above yesterday's high. Okay. Closing. I keep saying that. Closing. That's the word of the day. Closing prices. All right. What else? DBC, let's just take a look at commodities. Yes, commodities coming down. So, of course, we're still at the very low end on DBC. So, I'm surprised that yesterday we had that big rise in TIP, TLT. I mean, it wasn't that big of a rise, but it just went to the upper edge of our price structure. That was kind of surprising since DBC was still going down and broad commodities were still coming down. But, now it's back within the middle of that range. So again, we'll see what happens as time progresses. This is the Dutch natural gas contract. I guess this is going up because of the problems with Nord Stream. I guess if this keeps going up and up and up, then we can expect some trouble probably in the Eurozone stock index. Eurozone stock index is actually down today. It's still down. So we're seeing relative weakness in the European markets as far as equities are concerned. Let's just take a look and see, is SPX down? It's just, okay, so SPY ES is just at break even, and Eurozone stocks are a little bit negative. Okay. So relative weakness, maybe it's because of their the expectation for costs to go up as Nord Stream gets shut down. Definitely a possibility. Let's just see what happens in the next couple of days with that development. All right. Gold coming back up. Ooh, look at that. If the dollar drops hard, okay, so this, this is the, let's look at the daily chart here. This right here, that if this keeps coming down as well, so if ZF closes over yesterday's high, if the dollar closes at the low of the day, all right, that would be very positive. That would start that chain reaction. I think last week or the week before I talked about a chain reaction. If ZF rallies all of a sudden and the dollar drops, we have certain quantitative events that will happen. One of them is gold will probably rally hard. Okay, gold will rally hard. I said this last week or the week before. Also, too, the Japanese yen will probably tank. All right. Oops. Oh, I forgot. This is not TOS. TOS doesn't do the... Yeah. All right, there we go. So, yes, this will probably tank. All right. The US dollar Japanese yen chart will tank. All right. And also, I think just as a stock, Boeing is also very sensitive to the dollar movement. Boeing will probably rally. All right. So if I'm going to play a bear market rally, I may buy call spreads on Boeing, okay? Let's actually take a look at Boeing right now, and let's see what the options market looks like for Boeing. 128. Let's see. Right now it's at 128. I mean... let's see what's in the money. In the money till Delta 25. 130 to 140, let's say. Vertical. 130, 140. It's 371. Well. It'd be nice to get 3 to 1. It'd be nice to get 3 to 1. I'm just making this up on the fly because we're doing this. This is live right now. We're live right here at the opening bell. The market hasn't been open for me to do this yet with the opening price. 5. So I mean, we may have to go just a little slightly more out the money. I really don't like to go out the money like that. I may just do this one, 130, 150. Is there a 152? There's no 152, but there is a 132. There is a 152 and a half. I guess that's close enough. Oh, maybe that one. That one is 3 to 1. So far. I don't know yet. Again, end of day. I'm not going to do anything until end of day. Okay, but that's a potential trade right here. If that ZF key reversal day triggers at the end of the day, I might venture into some Boeing call spreads for October. It's a little bit shorter dated than what I'm used to doing, but I think we could see a quick bear market rally, a quick snap. I mean, the markets have been pretty quick these days, and I would just be playing an initial bounce. If it bounced tomorrow, let's say the ZF gave us that signal. Let's say I did enter this trade today. If it bounced for a day or so, and let's say there's like 50 to 60% profit, after a couple of days, I'd probably just take it. I'd probably just take the profit. Okay. So this is not something that I'm just gonna hold and sustain. No, because you know why? The big trend Okay, because let's talk big picture here. The big picture is still down. Okay, we're just playing a bear market rally if we get that signal. Okay, so don't get misconstrued. This is not the Moab. This is not the mother of all buy the dip signals. Okay, don't think I'm bullish. All right, this is just a quick trade. All right. Overall long-term trend is still down. Our liquidity data, okay, data. What do I always say? Data. My favorite D word, data. All right. Junk bonds ADL still going down. Our junk bonds breadth is still decreasing and worsening. Okay. What's gonna happen today? I have no idea. Where's HYG at? Where did it open? Oh, wow. That's a pretty strong open. Okay. So if it keeps it, maybe we get an advanced day over decline. That's one day. We need 4 in a row to give us a clear signal. All right. But we've had very strong negative declines in our corporate bonds, junk bonds, ADL. Okay. Also, too, New York high low. The New York high low is still going down and is actually accelerating to the downside. All right, New York Stock Exchange advanced decline line also going down, making a new lower low. All right, and also too, equal weighted S&P 500 actually made a lower low. All right, the equal weighted S&P 500. The S&P 500 itself, the cash index, did not make a lower low. It actually made a. Actually, it did. Did it? 3644. Oh, it did. So the cash index did make a lower low as well too. Interesting. So again, I mean that just adds to my point. We're in a downtrend. Okay, the big trend is still down. Do you think I'm going to be holding on to call spreads on an equity stock for long periods of time when I'm in a profit? No. No. Okay, no. So I'll be taking profits quickly. All right, it's just a trade. Quick trade. My main trade, my bigger trade is going to be being patient and waiting for 41.25 zone and buying puts right here. Okay? That's if I were to be super patient, I'd just be waiting for that. All right? Again, we shall see. Again, chart of the day, ZF. Where does it close? Okay? All eyes on ZF. All right? Let's take a look at cryptos. Somebody brought this to my attention that we had a large amount of OI decrease. I think OI right now, let me just see here. Our open interest went down by about a little less than 10%. Yeah. Oh, well, it's going up. I saw this at 6.5 earlier today. So about $500 million notional value of OI, just, now only 300, but about $300 million. So I think a lot of that was the September 30th contracts. Oh, well, look at that. Look at the volume on 4,000 calls. March 31st, the March 2023. What's going on there? I just saw this. There must be something going on. Let's look at some block trades. Are there any big block trades? It said 4,000. Buy. Somebody's buying. Look at that. Somebody's buying. $500,000 notional value. Somebody's buying the 4,000 calls. Oh, no. Look at that. The timestamps are the same. So this is a spread. Buy, sell, ratio trade. So somebody's doing a ratio trade. Okay. Interesting. Somebody's doing ratio calls for the March 2023. Ratio call spread. Okay. Interesting. All right. But as far as gamma exposure is concerned, that's what I wanted to show you guys on Ethereum. So guys, I know some of you guys are active traders in the crypto space. See that a lot of the OI change came from the what is it, the 2023. So there you go. But anyway, the where was the gamma exposure here? I just had it in front of me. I just had it. Oh, one more. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. So right now, there's a lot of negative gamma exposure on the 1300 strikes. So, you know, I think we're right there right now, right? For Ethereum, we're right there. Okay, we're right there. So, oh wow, it almost went to our buy level earlier today, where we bought, remember, at 1241.46, and then we popped right back up. Okay, that's very common when we're at a zone where we're very much when we have very high negative delta. I mean, high negative gamma. Okay, where we have negative gamma like that, we can see movements like this. All right, so we're seeing that on the price action of Ethereum. It'll be interesting to see where this closes and what happens for the rest of the day, and then what happens in the next couple of days to that negative gamma exposure at that 1300 strike. All right, so keep that in mind, guys. You know, for you day traders out there, you know, that are more, you know, make trades intraday, you might be seeing some wild swings. All right, so watch out. I'm still holding from that 1241.46, and again, my major buy is going to happen when the ETH gold ratio gets to around, let's say, 0.55 or so, when it hits this red line. Again, this red line is an uptrend from the COVID lows. It's the 2020 uptrend in the ETH gold chart. So again, that is my major buy level. So if we get a flush in risk assets, this is where I'm going to be buying, okay? So all I did was buy a very small initial amount at our 1241.46, and again, that was a zone that we were looking at for months, weeks and months. We were talking about that over here, remember, back in August. So patience pays. All right, we're up what, 4 or 5%. We were up a lot more yesterday, but you know, pulled back a little bit. It is what it is. All right, just a, you know, a little bit of daily noise. I think it's still a good buy, and again, if it goes a little bit lower, we'll buy some more. Okay. So that's my long-term trend. Anything else you guys want to look at? Put it in the voice chat text. Is there anything, any questions you guys have? Going once, going twice. Okay, then in that case, that wraps up our morning memo. If you're joining us from Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, check out the video description below. We have links to all of our sites on our Discord channel where we talk about trade around the clock. And I send out my live alerts and exclusive market commentary. It's all free. There's no paywalls. We actually make money trading over here, so there's no sub fees, nothing you have to worry about. So what do you have to lose? Go ahead and click on that Discord invite link and come join us. We're all about education and building a thriving community of traders where we can bounce ideas off of each other. All right. So we'll be back again tomorrow at same time, market open. Trade safe. Guys, again, I can't stress this enough. ZF. All right. Chart of the day. Again, if it closes over yesterday's highs, that I think would cause a chain reaction. That and the dollar closing at the lows of the day. Okay? All right, stay safe, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.